There are two mountains at Sun Valley. Thank you for leading me on this. There are two mountains at Sun Valley. There is Bald Mountain, and I still haven't found a green run on Bald Mountain, because the way the mountain is, it's straight up and down. So anything on Bald Mountain is, at best is going to be wide, but it's still going to be steep. So, there's a lot of chutes and what have you. Bald Mountain is over in an area, and this is where the happy hours are going to be at the base of Bald Mountain, which is River Run Lodge. There's another base of Bald Mountain, which is the Warm Springs Lodge. That is not where happy hour is. So if you end up on Warm Springs and at Warm Springs Lodge and the lifts have closed, you catch a shuttle from Warm Springs Lodge over to River Run. But we're staying at Sun Valley Resort. So Sun Valley Resort is a shuttle ride from River Run Lodge and from Bald Mountain. It is also a shuttle ride from the other mountain, which is where it's a more moderate mountain. I actually didn't get a chance to ski Dollar Mountain is the name of it. So I didn't get a chance to ski there yet. Has anybody skied Dollar?
This is Wanda. You know the answer to that.
Well, okay, good. So, what was your experience of getting back and forth to Dollar?
Oh, that was easy. So just getting on the bus to go back and forth is fine. But it just sounds like there's a big difference between Dollar and Ball when you go in between.
Yeah, there's, like I said, I've not seen a green. They got greens, they're marked green, and in comparison to the blacks, they are green, but they're not for, it's not a place for a beginner skier to be. But the greens are nice and wide at least, they just happen to be steep. That's the only thing about it. But, so... All right, well that was, okay, so Wanda, that's Julia. Julia will take you out there, and you will be able to let her know how much you enjoy it. Well, this time you can... Yeah, very good. Okay, and so that being said, everything is a shuttle ride, except for the nightly activities, which are at Sun Valley Resort. So nighttime, we just come from the condo, walk over from the condo to Sun Valley. Yes.
Well, you know, they have an arrangement like at Aspen where if I ski 1 mile one day, they'll bring my skis to the other place, or do I have to bring them back and forth every day?
That's a good question. I don't know that they have that. I'm not aware of that. I'll ask that question on Tuesday. But I will tell you something that I don't think they had at Snowmass. Well, and I didn't know they had that at Snowmass. But you can leave, they have free ski check, overnight ski check. At least they had it in 2012. So you just took your skis off. They did have it at Snowmass? Okay, good. So you'll be able to do that. So I know about taking it back and forth, transporting it back and forth. But I'll ask that. Yes.
You mentioned a lot here, about sending packages there. Is that something that is easier to do with skis or whatever? I mean, could people want to do it?
So the question was, are people shipping things in advance? And I offer that as I've not shipped anything in. I may be shipping something in this time. I don't know. It depends on how much stuff I need to get in on behalf of the SnowBUsters. But I offer that because there are people who do. People have asked me, hey, where can I ship it? Where can I ship my things into? And then the other thing that I will say is, I said it in the email, but I'll say it, at check-in, we won't know the condo numbers until check-in. So usually we know that your condo 31A, and so you're assigned to that condo, but we won't know until the day of check-in. I'm going to be there early morning on Saturday trying to get them to give me our condo numbers and get a key so I can go in and look at the condos and make sure that we've got good condos. And really more so than making sure that the granite countertop is there, but more so understanding the configuration, the bedding configuration. Because we have a lot of people that don't know each other, and I want to be able to give people reasonable, I had to move people around because in order to give people some reasonable lodging arrangements. And then you all can decide between, once everybody gets there, who's sleeping where. Other questions from the phone? We had a few questions here locally. So what I'll be doing, so who has not gotten enough emails from me? Okay, very good. I want to make sure that I'm overloading you on emails, but I also want to make sure, not just in quantity, but I'm giving you quality information. So hopefully you're getting the information that you need. I will have at least 2 more emails that will come to you between now and the trip. So one of those will be, here are the condo captains. Here are the times and the travel schedules that everybody will have coming in. And then depending on availability of internet access, I might have something on Saturday morning, just so any last minute things that I find out on the ground that once we've gotten there and I've seen any changes. Yes, condos will either be, they have free internet. So they'll either be wireless internet or plug in, and you'll have to plug it in and get but you will have free internet for the week. So anybody that needs to work from Sun Valley and make it look like they are actually in New Jersey. I'm sorry, I didn't mean you guys in New Jersey would do that, but if you did. So that is available. All right. And then, of course, any other questions, definitely email me, and we'll be able to get any details out to you. Before I leave, we've got plenty of food here, so if you have not had a chance to get a chicken wing, then, good point, thank you. In your packages, you will receive something. Again, SnowBUsters do it a little differently. So in your packages, you will receive some hand warmers, and you'll receive some toe warmers. Those came in handy last year, and I actually had some extras left over, and we ended up selling some and taking for our youth group at the Picnic on the Hill. I will not be selling them this year at Picnic on the Hill because we'll be inside. So I figured that it won't be that big of a selling point because everybody will be nice and toasty. But you also will have in your package a headlamp. That's right, a light for your heat. So you will be able to put this headlamp on, and you'll have batteries as well. You'll be able to put the headlamp on and walk as you're walking at night on the pub crawl. You'll be able to see. What's that, Jackie?
I said, that sounds good.
Yeah. So because we're in Sun Valley, it's dark out there. They don't have street lights and all of this other. So you'll be able to use your headlamp walking from your from the hot tub to your condo. You know, it'll be you'll want to have those headlamps. So because you are a SnowBuster, you now have your own headlamp, and we will have batteries. Batteries are included. So you will get those when you check in. So make sure you do check in for your goodie bag, because there's some good stuff in it. And then you'll also have a rowdy rag. I forgot about the rowdy rag. And so the rowdy rag, it's actually gray, but you'll be able to use this rag when we have the Mardi Gras night, and you need to have something for the second line to wave around the second line party on Wednesday night of happy hour. And then afterwards you can wipe your forehead with it, because you will be sweating. Oh, I do have a question. If, for those of you that like to get to happy hour early and get a spot, I would ask to coordinate with me so we can make sure that we can get a good spot near the dance floor for the SnowBusters banner, and get a table for as many of us as possible. But we understand, you know, space is limited, and folks will be there getting, you know, staking out spots. But we always like to have an advanced planning team for happy hour. So if you are one that likes to get to happy hour early, then we would love for you to help stake out a spot. So we'll try to get a few of you, maybe 3 folks, who can get to happy hour early and start staking out a spot and put up the banner. Any other questions before we finish? I think we are a minute over time.
And I was going to get that chicken wing just right now.
Oh, give us a call and we'll come down and get you. But we will, you know, we might, well, I don't know, I better not promise that until I figure it out. But we'll have some good stuff for breakfast. Other than that, thanks everyone, and definitely feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you had that you didn't want to ask on the line. Oh, before I let everybody go, is anyone else that dialed in that did not recognize them get recognized? Wonderful. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. Looking forward to, what is it, 13 more days. So we will see you in 13 days. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
God, thanks so much. It was very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.